will now read the warrant. Whereas Eddie Allen Fornham, on the 26th of May, 1999, murdered both Lynn Gore and Susan Henning. And whereas Eddie Allen Fornham was adjudicated guilty of 2 counts of murder in the first degree and sentenced to death, we will now carry out the sentence. Mr. Fornham, do you have any last words?
I'm sorry to everyone here, to my new lawyers, Diane and Alicia. I have a favor to ask of you both. Please, if you could go see my mom. I was her only son, and I was disappointed. To the parents of Miss Henning and Miss Gore, I am sorry what happened to your daughters, but I did not do this. And I wish I could say what was happening here tonight was just because that might bring you, because that might...
I'm having trouble finding a line.
Ma'am, please sit down. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to sit down right now.
I want to talk to the
Ma'am,
warden.
I need you to sit down right now. Let's go. You got to go and sit down right now. Excuse me.
Warden Barkin, I need to speak with you.
All right, let's go.
Warden Barkin!
We're Eddie's lawyers. You can't just...
Yes, we can and we will. Wait.
Sir, this is an 8th Amendment violation.
Lower your voice. Miss Lockhart, I know. We're all tense. Our 2 medical technicians are having trouble finding a suitable vein, but that is all. Mr. Fornham was an intravenous drug user, and many of his veins have collapsed.
You have been trying for 2 hours and 20 minutes to find a vein?
Yes, but we're now attempting to run a line in his foot.
This is torture. This is the definition of torture.
That's not for you to say, ma'am.
That's right. It's for the court.
Broom versus Strickland. This execution is a direct violation of 8th Amendment protections, and it should be delayed until you can ensure its proper administration. ASA Pine.
Miss Lockhart, hello.
You worked at the South Bend prosecutor's office, didn't you?
A while ago. Why? Do we know someone?
You were the assistant prosecutor on the Eddie Fornham homicide. Do you know how we know that?
I don't
You
care.
had Eddie's hair retested 6 years ago.
Miss Lockhart, I'm not talking to you.
They're going to execute him. They tried once, and they're going to execute him in 48 hours.
And you had 10 years to appeal his execution. Don't come to me with 40 hours
I
left.
think he's innocent.
I think you're out of time.
Just give us the hair test. Will, I have a lead, but I need time.
That is a very good point, Your Honor.
That wasn't the point, Mr. Sheck. I just wanted you to finish.
Well, let me address that point, if I may. But before I do, let me introduce my co-counsel,
Will Gardner.
Will Gardner, joining the case.
Your Honor, if it pleases the court, we ask that the execution of Eddie Allen Fornham be delayed.
Your Honor.
I'm way ahead of you, Miss Seska. You know, it doesn't please the court. Not very much pleases the court these days, but your guy is not going to join this suit. Now, what else
You misunderstand me, Your Honor. We're not looking for Eddie Allen Fornham to join the suit. We're looking for him to be the evidence.
Mr. Fornham's testimony is the most relevant as to how much pain is suffered in the subject of lethal injection because he was the subject of lethal injection.
Your Honor, I am speechless.
Me too. I am speechless. And yet intrigued. Go on.
If Mr. Fornham is executed, the state will have destroyed crucial evidence for the plaintiff.
Your Honor, they are trying to delay an execution.
Of course they are. How much time do you need to depose him?
6 weeks.
Days.
All right. You have till Monday.
Your Honor.
Right, just relax, all right? The state of Indiana can execute him on Tuesday. Now, look, I know what you 3 are doing, but you're not going to save your guy with schemes. You're going to buy him a little time. You're not going to save him.
Time is all we need, Your Honor.
And please use it well.
There were 2 nurses, a man and a woman, and they had the needles. And they tried to put them into the veins of my right and my left arm.
How many times?
I again object to this line of questioning as a delaying tactic.
Do you want to get the judge on the line?
Would it delay this even more? Go ahead, Eddie.
But then another nurse came on. I had one, I guess, and he tried again in this arm, but something really hurt.
Can you show us where on your arm?
Objection.
Good, let's get the judge.
I'm preserving my objection for the record.
Go on, Eddie.
Oh, I'll do it.
So, after that, they went to your neck?
Yeah, I guess there was a lot of blood because I heard the guy say, oops. And the female nurse had to leave the room.
Why did she have to leave the room?
I don't know. She was crying.
Do you remember her name? Joan, Your Honor. That's all we know, but I'm sure the AUSA can locate her.
Your Honor, the identity of nurses at Indiana State is kept confidential so that it doesn't become known that they participated in an
Yes,
execution.
but that doesn't shield them from questioning.
We would assert that it does.
Really? You're asserting some kind of immunity, Miss Seska?
Your Honor, we need to have a hearing on this question.
Hold on. Miss Seska, any thoughts about walking that one back?
We apologize, Your Honor. We agree there would be no immunity. But Mr. Gardner is merely using this deposition as a ploy.
Your
and he will
Honor.
insist that Mr. Fornham be kept alive for his rebuttal testimony.
No. I was merely going to insist that the AUSA is trying to destroy evidence by expediting this execution.
No. I'm not going to delay this execution any longer. How soon can you have that nurse available?
Tomorrow afternoon.
It'll
That's
be
not
too
nearly
late
enough
then.
time, Your Honor.
Enough. Tomorrow afternoon after Mr. Fornham has been executed.
Well, that's just coincidence.
Yeah, I'm sure. Make her available this afternoon for a supervised deposition or be held in contempt.